What up? Sorry, I was trying to get everything all set up. What's going on, peeps? Sleepy, Derek Weaver, can I be your friend? Of course you can. Tijuana, JT, Juan, Tyra, what's going on, everybody? Just sitting at my computer and I'm like, you know what I never did? That 50K Q&A thing. I was gonna record some stories, but my kid is in the background screaming as he plays Roblox, so it's not gonna happen. So I thought, maybe, you know what? Why not do this instead? Let me see if I can turn this down. Is the music too loud? Let me turn this down. Maybe it's just too loud on my end. Alright. Yes. I'm good. How are you doing, Sleepy? Are you sleepy? I kind of am, and it's only 8:56. Yes, Queen. Yes, baby, yes, please. Gemini reads, what up, doe? My guy, my dude, my brother from another mother. Let us convene together. Let us relish. Sorry, I was a little distracted. All right. Alex, that is a fucking cool name, my guy. That's a really, really, really good name. Whoever named you, top tier. Top tier, let me tell you. Yeah, just hit 50K. Just 50K Q&A, you know? That rhymed. How about that? Did you catch Let's Read live stream about gaming stories? I've never seen Joel so aggravated. I did not catch that, but I want to go back almost right now and listen to it because I've heard him get aggravated a few times. It's it's not funny, but it's nice to know that I'm not the only one that gets fucking irritated during that type of thing, you know? I've heard him do it a couple of times in live streams like a long time ago, and I always laugh my ass off, even though it's not funny, but like I said, how you be? Are we ever going to get a booze calendar like a few others are doing? What is a booze calendar? What is a calendar? What does that mean? You're gonna have to educate me here. Does it get tiring doing all these stories? Like, do you ever get fatigued or annoyed? I wouldn't say annoyed. I think the only time I ever get really annoyed is when I start recording and I'm not having a good recording day, when I start like fumbling over words and getting irritated more with myself than anything, and that's usually when I get annoyed, and it's mostly with nobody else other than myself. It's basic as fuck, but it's a fucking good name, dude. It's a good name, I promise you. Mad Dog, what up, doe? Are you mad or are you glad? Are you real or are you AI? I am AI. All of these are typed immediately into a prompt to give you a quick, fast, and in a hurry response so that you don't think that I'm AI, but The jig is up, guys. It's almost been 4 years now, but I've been AI'd the whole time. It was a mixture of wordy story with irrelevant filler and bad grammar. I was getting irritated. Just, yeah, that's a really like a serious, like a combination for, because I don't think, happened a lot whenever I used to pull stories from Reddit, because the concept would be super good, but I would start reading it, and then like when there's really bad grammar and punctuation and run-ons, and then sometimes, you know, people feel the need to like put in all this filler to stories that isn't relevant to the story itself, and a lot of the listeners and even the narrators themselves don't really want to fuck with it, myself included sometimes. And so it's hard to stay in the moment or keep that, you know, that story going, or even want to continue reading when it gets annoying like that. You're just like, what the fuck is this? What am I reading right now? And then you kind of like have to sift through it. There's been times where I had to do that with stories myself, like well before I found Zach, thankfully, that, you know, where I'd have to like almost rewrite their story in a way just to make it readable, legible, and halfway interesting. What made you start your channel? What motivated you? I used to listen to this stuff all the time when I was a mailman, slinging mail, throwing packages, you know, delivering packages to people's back door. I was always listening to Joel and Mr. Nightmare. Why am I blanking on his name? Dane over at why can't I fucking think of his name? But I was listening to those, and then I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I could do this, you know, I could read a couple of stories and see what happens, you know. And I finally just stopped talking about it and just did it. Do you love English class? No, not at all. That was probably, between math and English were probably my two worst subjects. I was not a good schooly boy. I liked lunch. I liked recess. I liked VOTEC. You guys have VOTEC where you went to like a community college? Because I spent like my junior and senior year were spent at VOTEC going to auto body class. And then I never did anything with it. Went to college and everything for auto body and didn't finish. Angel, howdy doody. My dream job as a kid, fuck, I don't know, man. I still don't even know. I didn't know then. I kind of don't know now. I kind of feel like I've fallen into my dream job in a way. Never thought this would become my job, but it is, you know, and here we are. Thanks, Clyde. I appreciate you, big dog. Paunch Monster Studios just popping in to say quick hi. Hello. I have visitors and I'm currently hiding. I feel that. There's been times where I have people over and I have to like get away from the people sometimes, where I'm just like, I need a minute. Overstimulated. You know? Zach is a diamond as a FedEx driver. You, Joel, Mr. Nightmare, my go-to while delivering. Took automotive in high school. Also don't use it unless working on my own truck. Yeah, I feel that, man. I know just enough to get by. I'm like, don't quote me or put me in any kind of like auto technician or auto body, like, you know, connoisseur. Like it. I know enough to get by to keep my truck, you know, the maintenance and stuff and regular maintenance. But luckily I got a lot of good friends who are very savvy in that department and can step in, especially when I'm watching a YouTube video and getting really fucking mad because it's not making sense, you know. Are there any stories you have made you seriously think, should I report this to somebody, or felt like a confessional that led you down a rabbit hole? Not really anyone that I've ever read. Personally, I know I think I actually might have, Derek, if you're still in here, I remember sending this to you, like, hey, check out the story that was on Joel's channel, because it was a confessional of some guy that like murdered somebody, I think he ended up having to take it down because of the police made him take it down or something like that. I don't know the backstory, but pretty wild. But unfortunately and fortunately, I guess, I've never had anything like that. Do you do your own audio editing, load your channel? Yes, I do. It's all in-house, my guy. I learned to do it just because I couldn't afford to pay anybody to do it, you know. And thanks to, well, shout out to Derek Webster again. He gave me a surefire method to speed up my editing, and it has been tremendous in like boosting my ability to do the 2 episodes a week, because it's like fast forwarding. It's so easy. Auto body repair and what my son went to school. That is his job now. Right on. I kind of wish I would have chased it a little further. You know, I only went to halfway through my freshman year of college, and then I dropped out because I'm sure a lot of you in the chat probably know that when you leave high school and you go into college, nobody forces you to go to class anymore, you know? You can just skip whenever you want to, and that turned into a very quick habit of mine to just fucking dip out. Like, hey, I don't feel like going today, and then boom. How did you get your AI voice model to sound like that? Man, it has taken a long time, Horror. Thank you for the $4.99. What a big dog. You're a real... That's a good question. Honestly, I've been, crafting it for a long time now, to the point where I've got quite a few sites that I use to tailor it. It sounds pretty good, honestly. So shout out to AI. They're doing big things now, man. I'm late because I was singing HBD. Happy birthday. Well, I mean, by all means, don't be here if you have to sing happy birthday to somebody. Go sing them happy birthday again and again and again. Have you ever used AI to help with a story? Despite what the comments section would tell you, I have never used AI for anything outside of thumbnails. Caddy Crime Ghoul. Howdy doody there. What's going on? How's your night? I better get back to human stuff. Enjoy the stream. Thanks for stopping by there, Paunchy. Rocky, it almost sounds real, right? I mean, I'm so fast on this keyboard that I can just plug it in so quickly and give you guys a good response. Pretty efficient at it. Don't you worry. Cheerio, governor. It's done. Just eating cake now. Ooh, yeah. What kind of cake you eating? Ice cream cake. That's my favorite. Or ice cream or angel food cake. Me too, big dog. I don't do it very often. I feel like every time I do a live, I'm like, man, I need to do these more often. And then it goes like 3 months and I don't do anything with it. Same way with this 50K Q&A that I planned. I even made a big thumbnail and made this big deal and posted on the community chat and my Instagram, like, hey, everybody, make sure you come by on Friday and come check out my Q&A. And then I never fucking did it. Izzy, love falling asleep to you vids. Thank you. Please keep doing so. I never went to college. The math killed my dream career. Amen. I barely made it out of high school. I wanted to be a meteorologist so bad and chase tornadoes. Amen, brother. Chase them naders. I remember watching that movie for the first time at a drive-in when I was real little, Twister, and it just became my infatuation. I became fascinated. There's the word, with tornadoes. Still am. Love looking outside. So I'm in the Midwest, so we get them naders all the time, my guy. And so I like to sit out on the porch, drink a cool beer while everybody else is taking cover. And I'm like, nope, where's this sumbitch at? Oh, man, ice cream cake's fucking clutch, I'm telling you. I feel like stories with a natural voice are the best ones because sometimes AI can't pronounce certain words or phrases without sounding awkward. Yeah, you're right. It sounds like there's not... I mean, it is getting better, granted, But there is times where there's not really inflections in the voice or emotion. Again, it is getting better and better, especially when you use like upload directly to it and use somebody else's audio, but you can still tell for the most part. At least I can. Ever consider making an indie horror game using your animation style for your... Hell yeah, dude. Like I'm trying so hard to get in. Like I'm such a fan, like a groupie fangirl for like these indie horror games like Fears to Fathom and stuff like that. I want to get in. I've even told plenty of the developers like, hey, I'll fucking voice act for free. I just want to be a part of this. Like, please just keep me in mind, you know, type of thing. So if I could ever do so, and the animators who make all my backgrounds and stuff like that, one of the ones that, not the one that is up on screen right now, but quite a few of them made animations in Fears to Fathom, and I found him unintentionally on Fiverr, and we're pretty tight now. And I always told him the same thing, like, hey, if you ever make a video game, please keep me in mind to like shout me out to whatever the developer is to just be a part of something like that. Do you like traveling? If so, where? I used to like traveling. Now I do, but I don't. I don't know, man. I don't. I'm really bad about social anxiety and being around people and stuff like that, man. I get overstimulated very easily. I like to travel. I like the idea of traveling, but like everything getting to there is always super anxious and awkward and a lot for me. When I get there, I have a good time, but like it's the traveling thing that gets me, you know? Sorry. Still is. Watch it once a month. Yep, that's me. I'm here on the East Coast. It's just hail events, yeah. L, what's up? How are you? Booze, to answer your text. Yes, let's go. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's buy them tickies, man. Let's do it. I'm not even joking. Blindy Bear, what's up, my guy? It's good to hear you live in the chat. How about that? I love watching storms since I was a kid. 53 now. Right on, Clyde. There's just something about it, man. I love the weather. I love the mood. I love the feel. I love the vibe. Just that feeling in the air right before a storm's about to hit. Just that moody... I don't even know how to describe it. You know what I'm talking about. You know. Oh, Jan, is this real? This is AI. Hope you're okay with that. Alan Iverson. Let me put on a different... I've been like looping the same 3-minute lo-fi thing for a couple minutes now, and I'm kind of ready to change it. Music. Lo-fi. Which one am I doing? Lo-fi 1 or 2? Well, that didn't fucking help me at all, did it? Ooh, you want to hear one that Derek Webber made for me? Let's listen to that one. It's not really a Q&A type of music, but we'll play it. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, I mean, I'm for real, Rocky. I'll fucking get those tickets, brother. I'll be 6 feet from the edge the whole time. So have you been AI all along? I have. I'm still AI right now, and I forever will be. It sucks that the people in my comment section figured it out, as I was really hoping to keep this ruse going for an extended period of time. At least dupe you guys for another couple of years. You know? Alright. Yes. Yes. All right. Yeah, we'll discuss it offline. Don't you worry. We'll link up on LinkedIn. Sorry to disappoint, Jan. I'm sorry. This is the way the world works now, unfortunately. What is your go-to type of music? Honest to God, man, I can't even narrow it down. I'm all over the fucking map. Like, you, speaking of road trip and traveling, you would not want to travel with me because my music taste would be all over the fucking place the whole time. Like, I'll be listening to some sad shit, then we're like on some fucking, I don't know, like 90s grunge to like fucking 3-6 Mafia. Then we're going over to like Sean James and the White Buffalo. Then we're going over to some like lo-fi like this shit, and like it would probably drive you nuts because I'm all over the place. It just depends on how I'm feeling in the moment, what kind of mood I'm in. And then, you know, you'll get some metalcore heavy ass shit too, like, but yeah, I'm all over the place. Wish I had a better answer for you. Oh, sorry for spilling the beans. That's okay, man. It had to happen eventually, you know. I guess if not now, then when, you know? Have you ever traveled outside of the U.S. for leisure purposes? I have not. The only time I've traveled outside of the U.S. was in the Army, and when I went to the Afghanistan, and I only went to, well, we went to Alaska, which obviously is still in the States. We went from Alaska to Ireland, then from Ireland to Kazakhstan, then from Kazakhstan to Jalalabad, and then from Jalalabad to, Bagram was first, and then to Jalalabad. Then from Jalalabad we went to our specific like cops. But outside of that, I've never left the States, and I'd like to, but I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. Favorite horror movie? I don't know, that's tough, man. I like the classics. I'm a fucking like thoroughbred. Like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre or the original Halloween, probably two of my all-time favorites, as well as the Blair Witch, just because I'm a sucker for shoulder cam found footage stuff. Even if it's bad, I'll still watch it. Kuwait. Oh yeah, Kuwait for me. Yeah, your fucking name is epic, man. PP Pants. I'm a man child, so that type of stuff will immediately get me, and you got me again. Oh, Jan, you were in the Army as well? Are you okay with sharing a banner with an AI? I appreciate you, Clyde. And me and my mojo alien, I'm Ron Burgundy. Favorite video game console? Oh, oof, that's fucking tough, bro. I feel like I should pick the one I've spent the most time on, right? Like, and that has to be between like a GameCube, Super Nintendo, or a PlayStation 1, or a PS2. Oh, sorry. I got you now. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's so hard because I was, again, all over the place, just like my music taste. I was fucking everywhere. I was a video game whore. I still am. You know? Spread me, use me, all those consoles. As well as a PC. I got a PC too. Obviously, I'm on it right fucking now. Any TV shows you like? I like a lot of TV shows too. I'm sorry, my answers are always gonna be all over the place. Again, I'll watch, you know, anything and everything. I got like my comfort TV shows that I'll watch on loop, like The Office or Friends or How I Met Your Mother, Supernatural, Cheers, Sons of Anarchy, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Ever play Airsoft? I didn't, but I used to play the shit out of paintball when I was younger. Fallout, fuck yeah. Fallout's such a good game, man. New Vegas, really loved New Vegas as well. Do you have an Insta for this channel? I do. It should be in every description of every video. Just go down, scroll down to like all the way at the bottom in the description, and you can find my Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, and Instagram. What is your favorite video game genre? Again, that's tough too. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in, man. Like I tend to nowadays. It's kind of altered and changed. I definitely like, you know, role-playing games a lot, like WoW or Oblivion or things like that, where you can just kind of get lost in that shit, the endless task type of things. I also like the cozy games too, where there's not really much of a threat and you just kind of like lose yourself in it. Like, what was the one I just played not that long ago? I can't remember the name of it, but like a good example is like Stardew Valley, like something like that. Pineapple on pizza, fuck yes, dude. Pineapple on pizza is so top tier. Unsubscribe if you want to right now. I don't care. Pineapple, I love, my favorite type of pizza is Hawaiian pizza, and add jalapenos on it. I got my brother to start watching The Office, and he is constantly, it's comfort food for me, man. Just popped in to let you know how much I love listening to your videos while at work. Your voice is great for narration. Hope your return continue grows. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate you, dude. JT, thanks, brother. Holy shit, man. You did not have to do that, man. Holy shit. That was... I thought I saw $4.99. Damn, dude. That was so generous. You did not have to do that, but I appreciate you so much, man. I'm sorry, El. I'm sorry. That's just the reality. That pizza is my pizza. The Krusty Krab pizza is your pizza. Thank you again, JT. You're a fucking real one, my guy. That was very generous. Really need to do some mascot horror stories, not Five Nights at Freddy's. All right, yeah, I'll actually, hell, I'll write that down right now, man. I have a big list of like shit that I wrote down for future topics and stuff like that, just in case, because it does get a little redundant. What's some advice somebody's given you that stuck with you for the rest of your life? I don't know, man. That's tough. That's tough. I feel like we're sitting around a campfire. It's 2 a.m. We're both hammered, and I saw something the other day, which you can say it's cheesy as much as you want, but it actually kind of hit me a little bit. And this isn't really necessarily advice, but it stuck with me a little bit. And you guys might have seen the video or the clip already, but it was like a dude like interviewing people randomly, like walking up on the street, and he's like, "Hey, if I gave you $10 million right now, what would you do?" And he's like naming off all the things that he would do. And then he's like, "All right, well, what if I told you that you wouldn't wake up tomorrow? Would you still take the money?" And he's like, "No, I wouldn't." And it's just like, kind of just goes to show, like, money isn't everything. You know, it is, obviously you need money to take care of yourself and your family and people around you and the basic necessities and stuff like that. But like, I've realized after leaving the post office and chasing this dream as being a narrator, like, money isn't everything. Like, I didn't really have a father figure much growing up, and I didn't have that type of relationship with my dad. So like, made that decision knowing like I want to be in my kids' lives. I want to be there for all the games, whether they're playing or not. Like, I want to be invested and involved with them regardless, and I don't give a fuck about money anymore. As long as I can get by and give them everything I never have or had, then that's really all that matters. Because I saw so many people, especially at the post office, just chasing overtime and money and money and money and money and not spending time with their kids and stuff at home. And it's just like, it was a real big eye-opener. Like, this is going to be me in 30 years or for the next 30 years, you know? Hold on one second. Oh, hey. Oh, Lady Scare, how are you? Me and my homies were talking about cute Instagram clown girls, and it made me think about the clown craze. Yeah, I definitely remember that. Elizabeth, howdy doody. Donald, what's going on? Truck stop. Vicious. Carrie. Just here, money. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. I hear your own grown up without other bigger brother. I hear you. Okay, own grown up without bigger. Yeah, it's I don't know. Try not to get like too fucking, too deep or anything like that. Keep it surface level. I don't want to make it too fucking cringy or whatever. But if I had any advice to give to anybody, I guess that would be it. All right, can you guys give me like 1 second to go pee? Thanks, appreciate you. Please don't leave. Or I guess you can if you want to. Okay. For anybody wondering, it went well. Went really good. I peed real good. I'm peed like a big boy. Are you ever gonna do a gaming live stream? I don't know, man. I want to. Every time I do a live, I'm like, man, I'm gonna do this more. And then 3 months passes and I don't do it. I do have to wait. Josie, thank you for your channel. I listen to your video while going to sleep. This sounds strange, but it helps with my night terrors. Hey, I greatly appreciate the 1999, aka 20. That's very generous of you. You definitely didn't have to do that, but I'm glad it helps you. I don't know how it does, but I'm glad it does. It took me a while to kind of like understand that people use these types of things for sleep and help with like an ASMR type of thing, because at first I was like, man, people are literally falling asleep to my stories. I don't know how that's good, but I leaned into it, and I appreciate every single one of you who uses these for, you know, sleep or just getting through your day, whatever. I'm glad I can help in some small fashion. Okay, well. I use them for Z's, super comfy. Do you use them for ZZ tops, or what else do you use them for? Just for sleeping, that's it? Nothing else? Not dishes or while you're going pee or anything like that? "100 men versus a gorilla." I think the people got it. They planned out the attack. I asked AI 100 men versus one fully grown male polar bear, and they said 100 casualties for the humans. Yeah, polar bears are polar bears. I can't even talk. Polar bears are fucking scary, dude. They look cuddly and nice, but those things fuck shit up, man. Your voice is comforting for them, so I suppose. I guess so. I mean, again, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. I'm glad it's used for something. I listen to your videos while I draw. Very therapeutic in a sense. Cool. Can you draw me like one of your French girls wearing this and only this, though? No pee, just sleep. Okay. All right, that's fine. I can handle that. Love those Ouija. That was a shot in the dark. Zach definitely came up with that topic on his own, and I just kind of ran with it. I don't really do paranormal or anything like that very often, but I was like, you know what? Let's take a big swing here and see what happens. Now I want to listen to Simple Man. Simple, yeah. Night terrors are not great. They are not great. They're not great at all. Can confirm they're not great. The intros are always sick. Where do you get them? Where do you make them, or what? I've been curious. The two guys who make most of my looped animations are the ones that end up making my intros as well. And yeah, I know there's some people that like them and some people that don't, but I like them, and I'm going to continue to do them. So listen to your show whenever I can. Well, Clyde, again, I appreciate you, man. Please continue to listen, and I hope I keep you listening is the goal. Are you a singer? I've been told I can sing by a few people in my circle, but I don't really sing for anybody, and if I do, we are very close. I highly appreciate your work. Thank you, Brown. Yeah, Courtney, thank you for the question. Wasn't expecting that, but it's all good. It worked out. I love that you use your real voice without fake inflection. If I have any complaints about Joel, I wish he would use his real voice at times. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Joel's like definitely one of those guys that I look up to still, even now, just because he's like one of the GOATs, you know? I listened to him while I was still killing myself at the post office and thinking to myself, like, damn, this shit's so good. Like, I wish I could do it. I still have dreams or still aspire to be, you know, at his level someday, you know? What kind of French chick do you want? I don't know. Surprise me. I have PTSD. Thanks for the nanny who plied down. Jesus Christ, that's heavy. I'm really sorry about that, Josie. But I'm glad I can help you at least deter the night terrors, you know, in some way, shape, or form. Do you think of your content as a show or an upload or something else? Wow, we're deep in the weeds, aren't we? We're getting heavy. We're swimming into the deep end of the pool now, aren't we? Certain ones, I think, I don't know. I think it depends on which episode. I feel like there's certain ones, and I'm gonna be fully transparent with y'all. There's ones where I just click upload, you know, and I wasn't, not necessarily that I wasn't feeling it. It just felt like robotic. And then there's certain episodes where I really felt like, damn, those were really good stories. I really felt connected in that way. I really felt like I was like in the zone, the auto zone, you know? Cryptid Lake stories. Cryptid Lake, I need to do cryptid stories, man. For real. I know I don't do them very often, if at all. Lady Scare with the 5 Booze and Booze gift memberships. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. Wait. Oh, sorry, I'm getting lost. Ouija board video was good, but there was a guy in people's replies just really condescending about their experiences. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, there's always going to be that. There's always going to be those fucking... I can honestly say, like, majority of the people that I come across on YouTube are always really nice, and even when they have criticism, it's constructive. But then there's always those fucking shitheads that are just, like, are literally there to just fucking be a dick, you know? And those people, I feel like, are just miserable, and they have to push it off onto somebody else. I don't know. I really love the BGM background music. I'm assuming that's what you meant in your videos, especially the one in the Sad Chaz story. Do you use tracks? Yep. Simon is his name, Inect, whatever you want to say, and he's my exclusive music guy. Definitely ripped that off of Joel. Thanks for stopping by there, Derek Webster. Have a good one, brother. If you want a Dogman story, I got one. Send it. Send it, Josie. I heard a story about a hunter watching a Bigfoot from across a valley through his scope, and this thing lifted its head to the sky, did the mouth thing after a delay, and he heard the tree knocking sound. I'd like to read that story. What are the reasons you kick? Story. I think at first me and Zach definitely had like a little back and forth, like understanding what I was looking for when it comes to quality and the stories themselves and the content themselves. But now I feel like we're on the same page. So there's not really, he sifts through everything. So if you submit a story, it goes straight to him, and then he will, you know, kind of sift through it and determine whether or not it'll, you know, fit or work or whatever. And I kind of just let him do his thing because I trust him in that sense. So he's I don't know, he's just really good at what he does, man. There's no doubt about it. And I mean, there's been stories that he sent me before. I'm just like, man, what is this? Like, and we kind of went back and forth a little bit, but it was never really a big issue. It was mostly just never really the stories themselves. It's like how they're written was always the issue with me. Like when it's just this big giant fucking block of letters and there's no punctuation, it's run-ons, there's fragments, there's like all kinds of stuff that I just can't, like, if I'm having trouble reading it, I know that you're gonna have trouble listening to it, and I don't really want to put that out there. And I know, unfortunately, everybody who has a good story is not really a great writer either, you know, so it's hard to put your story to words sometimes. But that's really the only kicker for me. I'm picky with the channels I watch because I don't want to be overwhelmed with stories, but you, Derek, Joel, Mr. Nightmare are my go-tos. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad I'm in that running because it is hard to there's so many choices out there. There's so many people you could pick, like literally. So the fact that you're picking me says a lot. Shit, sorry. Didn't realize my sound was on. Please forgive. Cryptids are way cooler than spiritual ghosts or about 15-foot mantis wolfstone. Yeah, I mean, there's some cryptid stories that I've listened to and or heard that have got me, which is pretty rare. I definitely don't put paranormal and cryptid into the same thing, but they are similar in a way. I like paranormal stories. I know I've said it before. I like them and I enjoy them, but it's so oversaturated, man. And they all kind of blend together, you know, and it can be frustrating. You know, I like the really, 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 really good ones. So I almost don't want to do it very often. How come you didn't keep up with the game? I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I probably got on a kick where I was just like, man, I'm going to do this, and then fell off. I'm really bad about that, so I apologize. I need to finish that. You're right. Give me some time. I promise I'll get back to it. Native and have many ghost encounters and legends I'm willing to share. Please do. I welcome anybody and everybody in here, you know, or listens in the future. Please send me your stories. I'm always in need of more. I can never have enough. What are you waffling on about? I'm not sure. What are you pancaking on about? Joel doesn't know who Andy Warhol is. No, he doesn't? Oh, man. I'm kind of curious. I'm not curious, but just like, I don't know. I haven't listened to Joel's lives in a while. Just get kind of caught up in my own stuff, you know. I need to catch another one sometime in the near future. There must be an app that cleans and puts punctuation and grammar in order for you to narrate. I'm sure there is. If there is, I don't know what it is, though. I mean, luckily, I'm very lucky that I have Zach to lean on when it comes to this, because there's no way this channel stays and does what it does right now without him, because he's pivotal to finding these stories and sifting through all of them and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a lifesaver, because I can literally just sit down on Monday and Wednesdays and record stories and then be good to go. Don't have to do any other work. What's your favorite color and where am I supposed to send this artwork? P.O. Box or through email? I want you to favorite color, whatever you want, and then I just want you to, I'll send you my P.O. box, and I want you to put it on the biggest frame that you possibly can, the most expensive one, the most inconvenient one, so that I can hang it up above the fireplace that I don't have. Does that sound doable? Like a 50 by 50 of some French girl. I saw what I thought was a Bigfoot one time on my grandma's, and about 400 yards into the trees, I see this black figure peeking out from behind a tree looking at me, and I skedaddled. Well, I probably would too, man. No doubt about that. There is a story you did a few years ago that I always go back to because I loved it. Is there any way do you remember what it was? I've read a few that have stuck with me, but I think Joel uses ChatGPT for though. I don't know. I don't know if he still uses the same guy that does something similar that Zach does for me. Because I reached out to that guy who was finding the stories for Joel, and then he unfortunately turned me down because he said he just didn't have enough time because this wasn't his full-time gig. But he might. I mean, I don't know. Me and Joel talk. Me and Joel, our relationship is mostly just sending reels back and forth on Instagram. Kim, howdy doody. Where were you from? Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. I can tell you the video and the timestamp. Okay, yeah, let me know, man. There's like I did it a few months ago about just like a volume of stories, one of the most like disturbing stories I've ever read, and just kind of like re-recorded them because a lot of them were from eons ago, it feels like. And if you go back and listen to some of my early stuff, man, it's rough. It is so fucking rough. Joel is indeed the GOAT. He is. He's like one of the founding fathers. If there's a Mount Rushmore of narrators, Joel is one of the faces on there, for damn sure. Plan on uploading more on the second channel? Actually, yes and no. I have a bunch of stuff like just kind of sitting in the tank right now. Spotify, like a rep from Spotify reached out to me last month or the month before, I can't remember, and now I'm a part of like the Spotify partnership program, and she was really like emphasizing on me to start making up bonus content and more content for that type of thing. So I'm actually going to start leaning into fiction. I have 3 stories right now that are done recording, and I'm getting animation done for them and thumbnails all done for them, as well as getting them scored. So they're going to be like full fucking productions for bonus content type of thing. So right now, Anxious 247 is kind of on pause, as much as I fucking hate to do it again, but this is kind of like taking the precedent. Steve, send me your stories, big dog. I want them. My girlfriend said that you would be great at boyfriend ASMR. What is boyfriend ASMR? You're gonna have to tell me. You're gonna have to educate me here. Christopher T, what up with you, big dog? I bet those reelers are really something. I'm not social media a lot, but I miss some of the references he makes sometimes. Yeah. And I figured out with Joel really quickly that like, we definitely have the same like obscure sense of humor. So I would like test the waters at first. I'm like, all right, let's see if he gets this one. Let's see if he bites. And he did. And then he would just send me the same shit back. So it's nice. Imagine how badass of a legend become if you found your mangled corpse up against a tree, disemboweled, but knife still in hand, werewolf creature in your lap. Hell yeah, that's a warrior's death. Be right back. I'll get the cannibals. Send it, Steve, my guy. Send it to me. I'm not joking. You pretend to be a boyfriend, like do I just talk to them on the phone, or how does that work? I've never even fucking heard of that. I didn't even know that existed. But like ASMR, I don't know what that means. What's up, bub? You're trying to what? You're trying to fly. I don't know. Like double press the space bar twice and see what happens. No, bro, I've never played that game before, so I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do, man. Yeah, just button mash until you figured it out. Sorry. I didn't know you were a fellow biker. Oh yeah, brother. Breeze between the knees. Riding that hog. Hold on one second, I'm sorry. You just talk to the listener like you're their boyfriend. So like literally like legit a YouTube channel where I'm just like, hey, sorry I peed the bed again. I had way too much juicy juice last night. Is that okay? How do you like your steak? Medium rare is the only way to order a steak. Yeah, I don't know what he's playing, but Kim, yeah, no, we need to lock in another date with the boys to be in the hot tub soon. Very soon. It can be weird and spicy, but also there's comfort ones where they talk to the listener out of panic attacks, soothe them to sleep. Okay, got you. Ability in there is legendary. The longer streams are very enjoyable for me. Keep up there. Thank you, Mark. appreciate you, man. Yes. It can also be funny, crack stuff like peeing the bed or dramatically falling down the stairs. I wouldn't be able to take it seriously though. Like I'm not joking. I'm a fucking man child. Like I will always take the dick joke, you know, do something stupid like that. So I don't think people would enjoy it. You're not going to really enjoy that because I'm going to just be making stupid noises and stuff like that the whole time. How do you verify that the stories that you read are true? I cannot verify. I have no idea. So you got to like take that for what it is, man. Like they're all allegedly true. And allegedly is in quotation marks. I like to believe that they're all true, but I can't verify, nor can Zach do it. You know, outside of the true crime ones that we did, there's not really any way you can verify that from somebody sending it to us or finding out on Reddit, unfortunately. So, yeah, take that for what you will. No, it's more like, hey, kitten, be good for alpha. No, it's fucking not. Oh my god, dude. No, people do not fucking do that. No way. No fucking way. Oh my god, no way. Choketown, why does Bigfoot knock on trees? Because it's the only for him to get that last drop. Oh shit, yeah. Oh my god, that took me out, man. There's no way people do that. Oh my god. I kind of want to go listen to it now. Like, not to fucking throw shade at the people that do it, especially if there's a listening and a following for it, but there's no way. There's no way on planet Earth that somebody could tell me to send me a script and tell me to fucking say, hey kitten, be good for alpha, and me not. Me hold it together. There's no way I could do it. Absolutely not. Are they not all 100% verified by kittens? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to put it behind a paywall, but you wouldn't get what you wanted. There's no way you do. There's no way you would get, not at least not for me, because I picture like a wolf, you know, like those wolf memes. They force a deep corpse voice. I mean, I guess that fits, but no, man, no way. I can't believe that. That's crazy. I mean, I knew it existed, but it wasn't like really on my radar at all. You know, like until like right now. Dave's Hot Chicken or Raisin. I'm sorry, but Raisin Cane's is my go-to. It's actually like it's exactly like the wolf means. Oh my god, dude. I wouldn't be able to roar or growl and not lose my fucking mind. Like, you would hear me giggling like the whole time. If you want ASMR of me trying to do this and laugh, then I'm your guy. But to do it, hold my composure, really get into character, no way. No way. Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Okay, somebody please find some and send me a link like right now, because I want to listen to it. I won't do it on stream, but maybe I'll start paying these dudes to do it to me, just because. I want a dude to growl at me really bad. Rawr. Oh yes. It would definitely be interesting. No cutouts, all bloopers. Yeah, it would be interesting. I've never played Magic the Gathering, but I know I have friends that do. I'm more of a D&D guy. I haven't played in a little while, but I'm a fucking nerd, man, through and through. Nerd-ass nerd. I mean, if you send me a link to some right now, I swear to God, I will pay somebody to fucking call me kitten. Not even joking. Because I will probably use it from like my text tone or something like that whenever my phone goes off. What about a girlfriend ASMR? Do they nag you for hours while you try to enjoy a hobby? God forbid a man try to enjoy his model train town. Amen, brother. Amen. Stories for Sleep Volume 2, 123.35. Right. Hold on. Let me write this down, JT. Damn, Stories for... Yeah, that was a long time ago, too. So I definitely probably need to re-record whatever story that is. SFS Volume 2, 123.35. I got you. Just be yourself. I sold magic cards in high school. I mean, okay, I'm gonna sound like an old man here, but I don't care. I would get fucking shit and bullied and fucking talk shit to in high school when I was coming up for liking that type of stuff. And now, like, it's just accepted. Everybody's a fucking nerd now, you know? Like, I feel like I earned the right to be a nerd because I didn't play pretend in high school, you know? And now everybody's like an anime nerd, or, you know, it's so socially acceptable now, which is a good thing, but it's also kind of like irritating because when I was coming up, it wasn't like that at all. Do you go hunting? No. I've been hunting, but I haven't been in a long time. Damn, you a cute kitten, dude. Brother. Yeah, I want somebody like just like call him, like, do brother ASMR to me. Brother. Brother, will you be my alpha and I'll be your kitten? Only once you do. How old are you? Guess. Take a fucking guess, man. And if you get it right, I'll call you kitten. The Ouija board video was great. Voodoo next. That's a good idea. Here's a hiking story. Man got stalked. Okay. I drew up floor plans for my cousins who played. That is pretty cool. I love deer hunting. I mean, I got a lot of friends who hunt on a very regular basis. One of my best friends does on a very regular basis, but he's invited me a few times and I'm just like, always like, meh. 29, 43, 29, 32, 35. You're all in the vicinity. You're getting there. Actually, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Okay, I'll just... JT, you're on the fucking money, my guy. Unsaturated. Yeah, I guess I am. What state are you from? I'm from the Midwest. Pick a state in there. And I'll say yay or nay. JT already got it, guys. You have to circle back. You got it. Got it. Pinky promise. I am from, I don't know, 35. Next door to me on some geographical level. Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You know, I'm seasoned. You know, I'm not a young man no more. Got that old man energy already. Idaho is not in the Midwest. It's not. Idaho is. What is Idaho? Is Idaho not in the Midwest? No, Iowa is. Mailman stories. I feel I've done delivery, but I don't think I've done specifically mailman stories. I'm more seasoned, a few years, not by much though. I'm guessing Kansas or Nebraska. Well, I've been told by people before that I have an accent, but I don't really think I have an accent. It's not like obviously I'm not Southern. Like that's clear as day, right? How do you spell reciprocate? Hold on. I got it. Took me a minute. Okay. Sorry. Missouri, Michigan, Idaho is Pacific Northwest. Doesn't make sense, but it's mountainous west. Okay. Well, I don't know. Should I really tell you where I live? I don't know if I should. It's dangerous. You might fucking stalk me and find me, and then we'll have this weird relationship where you'll have to call me Alpha and I'll have to call you Kitten. I don't think mid-30s is old, but I guess I've been told before that it is. Middle-aged, I guess. What about scary shit that's happened to people while they were out bird watching? Like hooters, when they were hooter watching, looking out for hooters and such. I've never thought about that topic, but it can definitely get put into the running, you know? I guess I'm old too then, lady. Unfortunately. Guess that means I'm old. I'm an old man. I did think about like taking a what's it called? Like a page out of Uncle Unit's book and start doing like state theme stories. So like Florida stories, Michigan stories, Indiana stories, something like that, horror stories, whatever. Infant Annihilator, I don't think so. Is that a band or is that a channel? Sounds like a hardcore band. Wait till you're 60, might be good or might not be. Yeah, well, I only got 25 more years. Damn, I didn't even know, but I fucking knew because it did sound like a band. No, I'll check them out. Maybe I have heard their song. Maybe just the name isn't clicking. You won't believe how fast 35 to 40. I believe it. I mean, I don't believe that it's already gone by this fast. I'm already 35. You know? Especially I feel like when you have kids too, when they grow up like super quick, like already, like my kid, like how fast my son's grown up on me. It's crazy, and it really makes you feel old. Then I do feel old. I've seen Electric Callboy. Like it's been like 12, 13 years since I saw him in Colorado, but I saw him live. It was a good time. I'll have to be right back again, guys. I need another beer. Okay? Forgive me. Okay. Dutches, how's it going? Ready for the pop? Yeah. So, I bought this mannequin a little while back so I could put merch on him to show off the merch or whatever for the website, you know, XYZ. And I put some pants on him. And these pants, I swear to God, are always falling down. So like it looks like dude's just hanging brain all the time. And I just walked in here and the pants already fell down again after I pulled them up earlier. Just thought I'd share that little snippet with you. I knew somebody'd enjoy it. One of the kittens in the audience, you know. Alcohol. Yes. I'm such an alcoholic. My kid would not narrate a story. He'd be too nervous. Movie idea: group of camp counselors are being stalked by both a cryptid and a mass stalker, 80s style. I'd watch that. I'm from the South, always war here. Amen, brother. My daughter will be 28 in August. My son will be 22 in September. It goes fucking fast, man. It really does. Thought about getting a damn ventriloquist dummy for my YouTube. Do it. I'd watch that. Will a belt help? It probably would, but I don't know. I think I have one belt and I don't know where the fuck it is. I don't really ever wear one. Have another one for me. Can't allergic to wheat. Oh, that sucks. I'll have two for you. Definitely not. Shit's crazy. What's Ramish? No, you don't like ventriloquist? Okay, noted. I'll make sure to write that down somewhere, lady. I have a little story about creeping an out-of-state trooper because my mannequin in the backseat of my car. Yeah, I probably would have been a little weirded out by it. Okay, so funny story. This made me think about it. So a local movie theater here near where I live, they don't actually, the theater's closed now, but when I was coming of age, when I was like a 16-year-old lad filled with piss and vinegar, me and my buddies would always obviously go see movies and stuff like that. And there was an older couple that would always go to the movie theaters, and I swear to God, we would see them almost every single time that we went there in like the mall area at like Sbarro's getting pizza, and they would have two like life-size dolls with them, and they would be like, they would buy them pizza, buy them food, feed them, talk to them, and then they'd go to the movie theater, buy them tickets, sit with them. Like I literally shared a theater quite a few times with these people. Like you'd see them there all the time, and they were just going about their normal life with these two fucking dolls. And it was crazy then, and thinking back now, it's even crazier. Can my girl get a shout out, booze? Her name is Dahlia. Is that right? I'm sorry if it's not, Jim. Dahlia, how you doing? This is my shout out to you. This show about falling pants is great. You're gonna need more belts if you want to be an alpha. I don't know. I feel like alphas don't need belts. You know? They don't need a belt. Face reveal. If you look hard enough, you can see my face. Like it's out there. I'm not like very in your face about it. No pun intended, but yeah. Since your pants are falling, are you a Hanes kind of guy, Calvin Klein underwear kind of guy? I'm like a... I'm gonna be honest, like I don't really wear... I'm usually always in like gym clothes, like because I go to the gym in the morning and then come home, shower, change, do all that, and then I'm like in shorts and sweatpants. Like I hardly ever even wear jeans because I don't really go out. I'm a commando kind of guy. How's that? Imagine having a ventriloquist dummy and at night you hear its clippity clapping sound across the toenails. Do ventriloquist... I can't even talk. Ventriloquist dolls have toenails? As if they do. Woof. Father Ted, I've never seen that. Am I buzzed yet? No, I'm not. I've only had 3. Trick or treat. What's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Jim, sorry if that shout out was awful, brother. Is it Dahlia or Delilah? Maybe. I'm sorry. Either or. I don't do shout outs very often. I'm awkward. I'm sorry. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to being Buzz Lightyear right now. Give me some time. Nice. Loose and goofy. Yes. Free baller. Good. Yeah. Bench PR. I don't lift heavy anymore. Just because I've had so many injuries from lifting. So I'm a high rep mid-weight type of guy. So right now I'm usually only at like 235. I do like a ladder. So I'll start at like 135, move up to like 205, then 225, then like 255, whatever. And then go back down. It's not worth the risk anymore when you're an old man, apparently. You questioning the toenails part, but no, I mean, I would, if I saw a ventriloquist doll, I would be more worried about those fucking toenails before I would the fact that this thing is animated and coming at me. What's the 100K subscriber plan? I don't have anything on. I don't have anything on the docket, man. I need to come up with something though. Maybe 100K. I'll do a toenail reveal. How about that? I'll scrape my toenails across a long hallway as I'm free balling, and then call all of you my kittens because I'm your alpha. Not goofy. Loosey goosey. Oh, sorry. I misread. And easy access. Yep. Very easy access. It's the way God intended. It's pronounced Dalila. Dalila. Okay, sorry. Sorry, man. I'm recovering from motor car accident, so I get drunk and listen to horror stories to kill time. Well, that's not a bad way to kill time. I'm always fucking sketched out by riding my bike nowadays just because of people, people on their phones and shit. I'd rather stand naked, freezing in weather than deal with dolls and wooden dolls. Yeah. I mean, it would be pretty intimidating. How much can I press? Like military press or what? What if it wants you to be his mama? Are you going to reject the innocent ventriloquist orphan? That's a healthy lifting. Bench press is so bad for you. It really is, man. I'm not telling you. I'm telling you. Watch further Father Ted if you have an actual sense of humor. All right, yeah, I'll check it out. What's it on? Like, what's it streaming on? You're the mayor of the Kept pushing and never be able to think you're nothing. For sure, man. Like it's hard enough starting your own channel and like really being like in your head about it. And I'm here, man. Anytime you need to vent or just shoot the shit, just shoot me a message for real. Always giggle when the killer dolls in movies try to slash underneath the door gap like they're gonna reach you. Yeah. I appreciate you there. Trick or treat, you're a real one, man. I do not believe you. Sleepy, are you going to Sleepy? Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. Get some good ZZ Tops on me. Any headway? Not really, unfortunately. I wish there was more headway, but there really isn't. I'm like at a standstill with it. You're only 95 pounds. Well, you can still wait. What was the? You're only 95 pounds. What was that responding to? Sorry, I'm already missing that. What's your go-to firearm? I only have. I actually just recently got a bullpup shotgun, which I'm really excited about. That's like really mostly, I don't really shoot that often anymore. It's mostly just for like home protection type of shit. You just can't trust anybody anymore. So you can throw my ass across the room like Hidden Tiger, Crouching Dragon. Oh, okay, I got ya. I don't even know. I don't even have any ideas for what game I'm gonna stream next. I've thought about a couple of them, but I always ended up just playing them and not streaming them, you know, just because I don't know if people really enjoy that or not, you know, since that's not really what my channel is dedicated to. Do you like crossbows? I've never shot a crossbow, actually. Nerf Sniper 3000 baby can take out anything from a chipmunk to a T-Rex. Oh yeah, I need to get me one of those. Um, 12 gauge, $0 will take care of a doll under the door. That's you're right. It will. It will. Hold on 1 second. I need to change this music. It's getting a little redundant. Uh, 3 hours. No, not that one. Not that one either. There we go. I have a PPK 380, SIG 320, 9mm, and a Walther. Nice, man. You got a arsenal. I literally only have a few guns, and that's it. That's it. That's all. How long are you streaming tonight? I don't know. This was definitely a spur of the moment decision on my part. And now, I could cut it whenever I want to, or whenever you want me to, whenever you guys think that, okay, you've talked long enough. This is enough, guy. Go to bed. Okay. Subway, Jersey Mike's, Jimmy John's, or the legendary pub sub. I like Subway is irrelevant. I'm sorry, Subway is not good. Jersey Mike's if I'm in the mood for like a hot sandwich, I like Jimmy John's, man. Like, I don't care. I prefer it. If I'm gonna go get a sandwich, it's probably gonna be Jimmy John's. That's just me. I'm glad you're here too, brother. For real. For real, for real. So much. Can't fucking. Alright. Nerf Gun 3000. Do you like. Kim, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Do I like watching thunderstorms? I definitely do. Definitely love that. Nerf Gun 3000 and the Super Soaker 5000 Water Blast, like the Wrath of the Poseidon Baby, all aliens from Science. You're speaking my language. Alright. Sorry. Jersey Mike's, Kimmy John's, Subway. Yeah, Subway is just not. It's not it, man. So I can take all the precautions as I like. I do have a baseball bat, and I watch too many Dateline episodes. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, these stories kind of make you hyper aware and more, maybe even more paranoid than they probably should. Listening and surrounding yourself with it, you know. Trick or treat, you first gotta make it to tomorrow in this crazy world. That's so true. Ultimate end goal for living, like what state, land, apartment? I don't even know where, but ultimate like end goal for living would definitely be still doing this, as well as like voice acting in video games, like horror video games and stuff like that. And I'm launching, like, hopefully this summer, a clothing company as well. So I'd like to get like one of those, what are they called? Like those big fucking buildings. Have my own personal gym on one floor. Have like an actual storefront for my clothing company, and then have like almost a living quarters, as well as a place where I can record and do all that stuff too. Like, that's really like end game. Me daydreaming and fantasizing about all of that, you know. Probably won't ever happen, but that's where my head is. Mama Rain is awesome when you just want to meditate. Absolutely. You should do some IRL field investigations for us. That'd be fucking cool. I'd love to do that. I really would. I'd love to be able to, like, I don't know, just get some good friends and do something like that. You know, it'd be cool to be on scene and experience and see history and stories and people's stories and stuff like that. Can you tell us about your recording setup? It's nothing too crazy. I mean, I got the Shure SM7B for my microphone, and then I have the Rodecaster Pro 2 for my, what's it called? Why am I blanking on the name? I can't fucking remember what it's called, and I don't know why. And then the rest of it is just like my normal PC and stuff like that. It really is that simple. They're both kind of expensive, but I figured early on, like, just invest in the mic and setup that you want, because there's no point in like jumping up step by step by step. you know, all the way to just get what you want, because you end up just pissing away all that money in between that you could have used towards the mic and setup that you want, you know. I keep my mechanic screwdriver near me at all times. It's a good 20 inches long. That's a long boy. What state do you want to end in? Like, I picture myself somewhere in the South, like Tennessee, Kentucky, somewhere right there in the mountains, like away from everybody. What kind of clothes? It's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like music, motorcycles, memes. I'll definitely plug it once it's actually like ready to go. I don't know. It's definitely in its like the baby stages right now. I haven't like fully started walking it. You know, I'm just getting the designs together. I haven't gotten anything officially printed outside of like some samples and stuff like that. Northern Arizona or New Mexico for some good rides, I've heard. Yeah, I've heard that too. 100% protection in real life, carrying around those pamphlets people hand out and really annoying. I mean, that's very true. Nobody wants to deal with those people. Is there going to be a homie spray? There definitely needs to be. There definitely needs to be like some homie spray clothing, maybe some actual cologne. Carrie, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Sorry. My fucking spell check is just awful, awful. How old are you? How old are you, Izzy? You guess how old I am, and then I'll guess how old you are. And then we'll do something else afterwards. I don't know. Nevada is great for riding too. I've driven through Nevada, but I've never ridden through it on my bike. Are we drunk? No, not yet. I've had a few. You know, you talking about an area where really weird shit happens. I was born in this particular area. I still understand some shit. What area would that be, Vicious? Don't push yourself too long if you're getting tired. Yeah, I appreciate it, love. I'll probably call it before 11 my time, so in the next 30 minutes or so. That sounds reasonable to me. I miss whiskey. Yeah, whiskey is definitely my drink of choice. Like a good old fashioned with Buffalo Trace. You set one of those down in front of me and let's go. I'm guessing you're 30. Oh yeah, you're close. You're in the neighborhood. Izzy, I'm gonna guess that you're 29 and a half. If you're camping in the woods and you hear a group of people you don't want near you, hide in a tree and loudly whisper, "Psst, hey, come over here. I want to show you something." That's good advice. That's sage advice I would give. When I first found you, I went on a bender. After I could not sleep during vacation, I got myself so creeped out that I had a night terror style nightmares tackling air. That's fucking intense, bro. That is intense. Oh, drinking whiskey straight. What are you drinking in particular? I don't like, I mean, I don't know. I'm weird about it. It just, again, it depends on the mood I'm in, depending on what I'm reaching for drink-wise. I used to like beer a lot, and I don't really drink beer as much anymore just because how bloated it makes me and stuff. Another old man thing coming at you. No, Izzy, I'm 35. 3.5. Queef sweat. What the fuck is up? Oh my god. I was not ready for that. Oh man, okay. Wild Turkey 101 proof. I don't hate Wild Turkey, but it's definitely not something I normally reach for. Jim Beam and Pepsi. Yeah. Yeah, I don't drink whiskey like I used to. I used to drink whiskey straight, and a lot of it, and it never ended up being or going very well for me. It always made me want to fight or be a fucking asshole or do dumb shit. Now I definitely like sip it. I don't like slam it, you know? And I know when to cut myself off. Old me, young me didn't know when to do that. But yeah. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. That's a sipper, not a tipper. When you do these lives more often, it's nice to get some info about you behind the voice. Yeah, for sure. I know. Again, I say this every single time I do a live that I promise I'll do this more, and then I never do. Or there's like a 3-month gap in between me doing it, and yeah. Yep. So I promise I'll try to make more of an effort to actually do it and not just say it like I do a lot of shit, you know, where I have a really bad habit of having every intention of doing something and then something else comes up, I get distracted, and then boom, I'm distracted and doing something else. You know what's a real horror story is how the British went to war for spices and just using not them and they black ass food. Yeah. I've been loving it. Been on such a blast. Maybe once a month. Wait, what? I keep. I know. Like the fucking zingers you keep coming up with, man, are killing me. They get me. You get me. Somebody please. I know we were talking about it earlier, but somebody please fucking send me a link to, or somewhere I can find the boyfriend ASMR where they're calling people kittens and alphas. I really need to hear that. can say anything you want. I'm amused. Yeah, well, I think we all are. I think we all are. Truck stop stories. Or truck stop sushi. Truck stop sushi stories. Sure, we'll call it that. It's been raining, so I'm chilling listening to you. Usually I'm blacked out in a cornfield 10 miles from town after shotgunning White Claws with aliens from a planet called Glorp. Yeah, dude, I've been there so many times. So many times myself. Usually I'm just like my mannequin, though. My pants are half down, and have this weird sensation in my butt. I'm just questioning everything. And does that not happen to anybody else, or is that just me? They traded me a ray gun for a pack of Marlboro Reds, so that's pretty... Yeah, I mean, at least you got some squares out of the deal, you know? What's a good Halloween costume for this year? I have every intention of getting in immaculate shape so that I can go dressed as Shawn Michaels. That's what I'm going as Halloween for. Does anybody remember the... What's it called? Iced? The, like, Smirnoff ices? I remember, like, me and my old roommate were, like, icing each other all the time. And that's not really a term for, like, what you probably might think it is. But, or you'd, like, hide a Smirnoff ice somewhere, like, sneaky inside the house, and if they found it, they had to chug it. Sounds pretty dumb, I know, but it was fun. It was fun. Good times. Just thinking about now. Was your creeper post office story about the dude with the painting and your tattoo and the weird... Yes, that was mine. That was one of the two. The other one I did a long time ago, and it was about a sleep paralysis thing. I can't remember what episode that was. The boys from Glorp are all chill. They pull up blasting Creed. Don't know how to drive. You check the news, you'll see them leading the police on... Hell yeah, dude. I mean, when you throw Creed on... You really just go where the wind takes you. You don't know what you're going to end up doing that night. And Creed just kind of has that thing where they just empower you. You feel invincible. Because maybe 6 feet ain't so far down, you know? So your question life... So your question life's choices? Finishing move... will definitely be Sweet Chin's music. Kenny Rogers is my costume this year. Junkyard Dog, hell yeah. Zimas, those are old, man. Old school for sure. My 3-year-old wants Deadpool, so not that. Boone's Farm. Ooh, Boone's Farm. I haven't heard that in a while. Those things, man. I feel like I saw every girl imaginable at a party drinking Boone's Farm. It was like the go-to, you know? I drink some too. Those and, what the fuck were they called? Oh, I can see the can in my head, but I can't remember the name, and it's killing me. I really am getting old. Four Loko. Yeah, Four Lokos. Those things were diesel. Smirnoff Ice was better than waking up in a cornfield defense. Yeah. You're not wrong. Yeah, bub. Okay. You're gonna have to go to bed soon, dude. It's 10:30. You got like 30 minutes, okay? Whenever I get off this, we're gonna have to go to bed. Okay? Or at least lay down. Deal? Okay. Yeah, Four Lokos, man. Oh my gosh. You would have not wanted to meet me while I was drinking Four Lokos. That's for sure. I actually know who Shawn Michaels is. Spent my first Valentine's Day watching the Valentine's Day Massacre WWE. That is fucking awesome. I am a huge WWF nerd. Attitude Era, for sure. Mike's hard. I'd like to get Mike hard on a boat. Modelo. Fireball. I do like Modelo a lot. It's good beer. Fireball. I hate Fireball. I'm sorry. You can crucify me if you want, but I don't like it. I don't like cinnamon at all. Not in that fashion. And coffee brandy. That sounds pretty good. I like blackberry brandy a lot. Sorry. My daughter's sick, and she's passed the reins over to me. She's like coughing up a storm, and now I am too. Awesome. Thank you so much. Love that about kids, because you can like see, oh, you're sick? Okay, cool. So now I know what in 3 days, if not less, is going to happen to me. Your dad did security for WWE? Man, I'm so jealous. I've only went to one, and it was a long time ago, and I didn't get to enjoy it like I should have, like I wanted to. I didn't get to see Stone Cold or Shawn or any of my favorites, so. Ugh. Sorry, I'm running out of things to talk about. You guys got to come up with something. You gotta keep me awake. Because, I'm that type of person. I think the army did it to me, where I can literally just fall asleep anywhere. Anywhere. Not joking. I can just listen to the ambient music and watch the car drive for hours. Yeah. It is pretty cozy, man. Like I've thought about making just a channel using the animations and music, you know, not even narrating on it anymore. Mick Foley, hell yeah. Stone Cold. Stone Cold's probably my favorite of all time. And then Shawn Michaels, for sure. And probably Billy Gunn. He hung with George the Animal Steel. Chief Racer. Oh, nice. That's so cool. Favorite James Bond actor? I don't know. I kind of favor Pierce Bronson. Is that his name? Brosnan? However you pronounce it. Squirt with Emergency. Woo. Yeah, brother. Emergency. I have definitely used that quite a lot. Not in a while, but I hope you're not driving that fake car. I wouldn't appreciate you drinking and driving. I've been in enough accidents because of the boys from Glorp. I understand. I'll try to keep it at 10 and 2, just for you. Sean Connery. Yeah, Pierce Brosnan. Is that how you pronounce it? That was he just fit the mold, man. And he was on the Nintendo 64, like, you know, GoldenEye shit. So that's when I think about James Bond, that is who I think about as James Bond. What was I don't know. I think I get the hold on, let me look it up. I get the like James Bond and Austin Powers names mixed up for some fucking funny reason. Yeah, I think it was It was either GoldenEye or Tomorrow Never Dies. I don't know. The World Was Not Enough was good too. All three of those were pretty solid. Or the Spy That Shagged Me. I like to pierce his Brosnan, if you know what I mean. Is that possible? Octopussy, yes. Oh man, those movies were so good too, man. Oh my god, I love those movies. Oh. What time is it? Hold on. Yes. Yeah, I was like, sorry, I got carried away looking at Austin Powers movies because it took me back for a second. You'll have to excuse me. Maybe that's why I don't do lives very often, because my ADD and ADHD is so severe that I get off track so easily. Dun 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 dun. Is it bad that, like, Arby's, they got the beef? Oh yeah, they got good beef curtains. Do they truck stop or no? Alright, when this beer is gone, I'm logging off for the night, guys. Sorry, I know this is probably not the greatest stream you've ever heard. Just because I'm old man and I get sleepy, and I know my daughter is going to wake up at the same time no matter what tomorrow morning, and in turn, which means that's what time I get to wake up at, whether I want to or not. Queef, you out? All right. Been real, been fun. Thanks for stopping by. I take... I've taken meds for it before, but it always makes me feel so fucking robotic, man. I think there is a higher power at play here that makes me want to watch Austin Powers now too. Clyde, have a good one, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Keep on keeping on, my guy. Life's a garden, dig it. Alright. Guys. That was the last sip. She gone. So I'm hopping up here. Hopping up. I can't even talk. Hopping off here. I don't even know what's next week, what topics are next week. I'm trying to think. Hold on, I'll pull that up before I bounce. Let's see. Go back in the Wayback Machine here. Don't you worry. Okay. All right. Zach, where's our message thread at? Oh, there it is. Okay. Wrong Turn and 911 dispatch stories are up next on the docket. Thank you seriously to everybody that stopped by. I know there's a lot of other things you could have spent time doing, but you spent it here with me and everybody else, and I appreciate you guys. Episodes will resume to their normal schedule next week. Sorry about last week. It was a little weird just because of some scheduling things, and Zach had a bunch going on. I think he went on some kind of trip last week, as well as I needed a buffer day or two, and the Stories for Sleep episode definitely didn't come out until like the day after I wanted it to, and then Ouija board stories didn't come out until the day after I wanted it to, because it kind of pushed everything. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you guys, and thank you again for stopping by, and I'll see you on Tuesday for Wrong Turn Stories or 911 Dispatchers, and then I promise I will make more of an effort and attempt to do these lives more often, because I don't do them enough and get to talk to you guys in real time enough. Yeah, I love y'all. I really do. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your night and a fantastic weekend. Make sure you say hi to Kitten from Alpha. And yeah, Adios.